Hola y bienvenidos. Yo soy señora Nelson y estoy aquí para ayudarles a aprender el español. Y specifically, hoy les quiero ayudar a ustedes, those of you who are cramming for your Spanish final. Hoy es el día, right? We have to cram, we have to learn kind of all the hints and tricks and best ways to survive and get that A that you really want and you have worked so hard for. ¿Verdad? Estamos aquí. So, my disclaimer is this video isn't specifically for those of you who want to master Spanish. Today, I really just want to help those of you who have a pencil and paper test or online, depending on remote learning and all of that. Those of you who really just have to survive a test. And then in the future, you'll master Spanish, but today, let's just focus on the test. ¿Verdad? So, hit like and subscribe. And today, I would love to help those of you who are working on indirect object pronouns. Specifically, I want to give you a tool and a tip to really help you. Now, if you've seen previous videos, we've been talking about kind of easy ways to survive the final, right? So I'm just building on that. If you haven't seen them, go back to the basics. Let's just focus on the basics of what is necessary for passing the Spanish final. And then we'll think specifically with indirect object pronouns today. ¿Les parece? Bueno, anytime you need to use indirect object pronouns. Bueno, primero we know our pronouns, then you write out your indirect object pronouns. Me, te, le, nos, les, right? You have those written out, you're good to go. Then, are you ready for this magic that is going to help you? 98% of the time, there's a personal a. It is beautiful. So you look at all of your questions, there's conversations, there's a paragraph, there's all of these things, right? And there's so much Spanish and you want to cry a little bit. So you have your paper, you write down your indirect object pronouns, you take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then on every single question, I want you to circle the personal a and whatever's afterwards. Or you don't even have to circle it, just look for it. But it helps sometimes visually, right? You circle that personal a, whatever comes after that is what the indirect object pronoun is gonna be. So if I say a ti, boom, te. A mi mamá, boom, le. A los alumnos, les. A Pedro y Pablo, les. A ustedes, les. A nosotros, nos. It's literally that easy. And I have given tests. I was a Spanish teacher. I gave indirect object pronoun tests. Lo siento, I'm so sorry to you who are watching that now and like, seriously, why didn't you tell us? I didn't because I was a Spanish teacher. But I've given tests with indirect object pronouns and it's literally that easy on 100% of the questions. I've given those tests, which I'm saying it usually helps 98% of the time because there are exceptions where it's kind of implied who the recipient of the action would be, to whom or for whom you're doing the action for. Sometimes it's implied, right? If I say, oh, I bought my dad a gift. Yeah, I'm giving it to him tomorrow, right? It's already implied. A él, but I might just say, ayer compré un regalo para mi papá. Sí, le daré el regalo mañana. Or se lo doy mañana, but we'll get into that, right? So sometimes it's implied, 98% of the time, especially on a test, they give you the personal a just because they're nice. Look for the personal a. Ignore everything else. Literally, guys, if you don't have to do a verb, ignore everything else. You do not care about the sentence. You do not care about the verb. You do not care about the subject. You care zero. All you're looking for is the personal a and fill in the blanks accordingly. Keep it simple. Don't overstress yourself with too much Spanish that's unnecessary for your brain in the moment. In the future, yes, please learn Spanish. Please immerse yourself in it. But for now, you're just writing in indirect object pronouns. Literally ignore everything except for that personal a. Everything. If, of course, the personal a is not there, yes, you need to look in the context. Yes, you need to figure out through the context, okay, who are they doing this for? Or to whom or for whom? To whom are they going to do this, right? For whom are they doing this? But if the personal ah is there, you could care less about anything else and you already have your answer. Boom. It is that simple. So memorize your indirect object pronouns, know which goes with which, and then look for the personal ah, and you are literally done. Belleza, ¿verdad? De nada. In the comments, let me know how it went for you. Let me know if this helped, and let me know what else would help. And let me know your strategies. What has helped you survive? Do you pour yourself a cup of coffee right at the beginning of the test? What has helped you at a university level, maybe on your own? What's helped you truly survive those tests? I'll see you guys next week.